Now let's just scroll down a little bit more. Let's look at our recent series, Ask Amy Tip of the Week. Amy has some amazing training available to you in your celebrating home business. I strongly suggest that you follow Amy in Designer Connection. I'll show you how to do that in just a few minutes. Next, we have points from Penny. Love this. Penny does this once a month for us. They're wonderful. Penny is a very godly woman, so you'll be inspired by some of the things that she posts and writes for us. By scrolling down, you'll be able to see all kinds of different things available to you. Now, let's go back over here to the left and scroll down a little bit. Right here, you see our top contributors, and these are from Home Office. We're going to go ahead and click on this button. It says View All Contributors. You will notice that this is taking a little bit of time to load, so just be patient and it will load. Feel free to pause this video as you're waiting for the View All Contributors to load. We are now on All Contributors. This is the area you can pick and choose who you would like to follow with Celebrating Home. So let's go ahead and go through the list, and I'm going to give you the suggestions that I would make. Number one, I would strongly suggest that you follow Celebrating Home, the company. You'll notice that Celebrating Home has 344 posts. So that means if you have not been following them, you have most likely missed lots of information that's gone out. So all you have to do to follow Celebrating Home is click right here. And now it says you're following. Next, my suggestion is absolutely to follow Ask Amy. Amy, again, has some amazing training with Celebrating Home, and you'll want to follow her. If you are following Celebrating Home and you are following Ask Amy, you will receive an email each and every time something is posted from Celebrating Home or from Ask Amy. Next, I personally would follow Kenny. The reason I follow Kenny is our computer man. He does everything for Designer Connection, and so if Kenny has something to post, he is worth following. As you go through, I personally follow Jerry Benson. I would suggest that you follow certain people. For instance, I would follow your sponsor if I were you. I'd also follow your unit executive. Always keeping in mind, whoever you follow, you will receive an email notification when they post something, when they maybe have a comment on a post, or they ask a question. So you can go ahead and go down the list or find your executive or your sponsor and start following them. So very simple, very easy to do for you. Now let's go ahead and go back to your home office. I'm going to show you a couple other little things before we wrap it up here. Now over here, let's go back to the little snowflake, and I want you to go to Account Settings. This is an area that you can subscribe to or receive email notifications. Anything that you have on here, you will receive an email. For instance, if you want to receive a daily digest email, you can go ahead and click that on. Now you will receive an email each and every day with activity going on in Designer Connection. Next, maybe you don't want a daily email, maybe you want a weekly email, or maybe you want both. So you decide what you would like to subscribe to. If you subscribe to all new posts, you will receive everything posted on Celebrating Home Designer Connection. The same with all new questions and all new series. So I'm going to show you what I subscribe to. I do not subscribe to all new questions, all new posts, because remember, if I'm following Celebrating Home, I'm following Ask Amy, I am going to already receive those emails. I do, however, subscribe to the weekly digest email. I subscribe to all new series, so I will receive everything from Penny. I am not able to follow Penny on Designer Connection. However, I do want to know when she has a new series. Email notifications, maybe somebody's following you and you want to know when you get a new follower, you can go ahead and click that on. If you want to see who's commenting on any of your posts, you can click that on. The more that are on in this area, keep in mind, the more you will receive emails from. There is not a save feature here, so you don't have to save it. Once it's on, it's on. So very simple and easy for you to do. Now let's go ahead and go back to that main page. And I want to show you how you can comment on anything that you would like to comment on. One way you can do it is to go ahead and open up whatever it is that you like. Maybe it's the deal of the day. You want to see what the deal of the day is, and then you want to comment on it. So right down here, you can go ahead and comment anything that you would like. There are rules, and you can see them right here. Be nice and have fun. Please try to keep any negativity off of Designer Connection. So you can write whatever you want. Just maybe I just want to thank Celebrating Home. So I'll write thanks, and then I'll go ahead and post my comment right there. Whoever is following you on Celebrating, they'll be able to see your comment because they'll receive an email because you've commented on something or you have posted something. Now, questions. I want to bring you over here, and I want to go ahead and click on questions. And these are just all kinds of different questions. But what I really like here is that you can search the questions. So maybe you have a question on an out-of-stock certificate, and you're going to do a search right here, and you can see what the questions were that have already been asked. Here's another question in regards to out-of-stock certificates. Oh my gosh, that is my question. So you can click on that, and then you can also see the answer that was provided by their home office staff, or maybe someone in the field commented on it. We're able to supply that answer for that person and now for you. Again, this was just a little overview on Designer Connection. Do not be afraid of it. This is evolving over time. It's just going to get better and better. My key suggestions for you with Designer Connection is to follow Celebrating Home, follow Ask Amy, follow Kenny and Jerry, or whoever else it is that you'd like to follow. I do suggest that you follow your upline, your executive, also your sponsor, and get your personal information in here and experience the whole Designer Connection. One of the reasons it was named Designer Connection is to connect us all together. Hopefully you enjoyed this little insight on Designer Connection, and just jump in and learn all about it. So it will enhance your Celebrating Home business. Thanks for listening, and let's start connecting.